Hey, I'm gonna sound a bit different now because I have earbuds with a built-in mic instead of my laptop mic. So you shouldn't be hearing the friggin' fan on it anymore. It's not to the extent. But I do want to test to see how sensitive the mic is. I know if I move around too much, it's gonna start doing that. So I gotta keep relatively still, which is okay. So I think I just want to load something up on here, like random YouTube video from my television with the Blu-ray player. We'll see how it picks up. Oh, it picked it up. God damn it. Alright. I guess I could probably keep it like this volume. As long as I don't get too loud, I guess it's fine. There's my test. There we go. That should work. That should work. Alright. Chat to my side. And we should be good to go. Just try not to move too much. Alright. It begins. Oh, I didn't get the counter program up yet. Oh, god damn, hang on. Didn't get the counter program up. Hadur. That's a Hadur moment right there. God damn it. Alright, counter program's up. Here we go. It begins. It's always the level 3s, man. It's always the level 3s. Look at this. Level 4s don't give me this. Level 4s don't give me that trouble, but no, level 3s. Always level 3s. Level 3s, man. They're awful. Hate level 3s. I should probably send out a link on Twitter. Now I think about it. Yes, I know you're out there, little Pokemon over there. You're gonna have to take a little bit of a wait. You get it? Should be good to go now. Alright, there we go. Pokemon are so impatient. Hey Eric, how you doing? Always the level 3s. Always the level 3s. Good to hear. I'm not doing so well because I just couldn't sleep too well last night, so my energy's just kind of gone. So I think I'm gonna have this stream be shorter than my usual hunting streams. I have a highlight on it on the Twitch channel, but it was 3,588. So I should say I was doing this for a while. It's been about a month at this point, I guess. But I haven't been hunting every day. I take weekends off, and 2 of the days in the week I just stream things that aren't this, so that way I get some variety. You think I'm not aware of that? This is gonna take a while. It's like half the reason why I did it. Always the level 3s, man. Always the level 3s. It's annoying. Always do this. You always do this. Level 3 rads have actually kind of become a sort of meme. Where just... I have another highlight of it on this channel, but... A level 3 just freaking owned me. I had it on like half health, and got stuck. When I went on the red, I used the potion, and then just couldn't get out, and I was comboed. My red to half my level. Here's the Squirtle in question. Every route I need to catch a shiny. I'm focusing on the main routes of Kanto at the beginning part of this. But I'll do stuff like the Stevie Islands post-game. And I'll go for legendaries post-game. So these are the stats of the Squirtle. I don't know if... I know the 9 speed is pretty abysmal. But at the same time... If I can run away from level 4, that's a pretty easily. Why are 3s giving me so much trouble? The 3s here just have better IVs or what? I don't get it. It's weird. The game is being stupid. Vomit. The basic rules are on screen. Shiny must be caught in the route before I can leave it. Only shinies can fight in trainer and gym battles. And other Pokemon can be caught for items, HMs, or other moves. And that pretty much just sums up the challenge. I heard that Smallant's doing something similar, but maybe not quite the same. He's also using speed up constantly to shave time off because otherwise it takes forever. And not level 4 is even. I think just rats in general. Rats. So my current plan going through this game, I've had to slowly reroute things to make things a little bit more simple on myself. So my current plan is to get through Route 2 and go into Viridian and catch... I think I need to catch a Caterpie so I can evolve into a Butterfree because they can learn Sleep Powder. So they not choose Bulbasaur. And then with Sleep Powder, I'll be able to catch Shinies easier. And then I'll go back and get Route 22 done after I get out of Green Forest. Get the optional trainer fight done. Optional rival fight, sorry. And then basically just kind of play through the game as normal until I reach the Farfetch trade so I can get it. I get the Spear along the way. And then do a trade to get the Farfetch and train it up enough to get False Swipe. And then do some breeding to get it on a Spearow or something. That's my current plan. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm trying it anyway. And then it's just make sure I have enough Pokemon to get the Versus Seeker, and then we're pretty much set for the rest of the run, really. Then I can just grind for money, grind for experience, just kill a bunch of Pokemon, because how else are they going to be brought back from fainting? Can't catch them, can't bring them to a Pokemon thing. They're effectively dead. And there's a couple of walls that I think are going to be in the game. Like, a lot of these are just kind of small walls we can eventually cut before setting. It's true for most shinies. Yeah, he's probably really confused after me. No, different Squirtle. Different Squirtle. Different Squirtle. And looks like, what are you doing? What is your game, young man? I said fill the Pokedex. I didn't think you'd run with friggin' this. I understand they sparkle and they're effectively as rare as albinos, but you're kind of missing the point. Because I don't know if my strategy's really gonna work, getting False Swipe and Sleep Powder. I don't know too much in depth about how breeding works and how egg moves are transferred. So that might just be a massive backfire on my part. And I could just have terrible luck early game and run out of Pokeballs and not be able to catch more shinies, which is gonna be annoying. I'm gonna get the Versus Seeker for another. When's the other I can get the Versus Seeker? Is it like... I know I have to beat Brock first, guaranteed in order to actually leave. I think I have to beat Misty in order to leave that area. And from there I can avoid Surge to go into Diglett Cave, I think. And the Versus Seeker's on the other side? I don't remember. First time I played this game, I didn't even know the Versus Seeker existed, and I was able to beat the entire game without it. But here's going to be a different story because I'm going to need money for Pokeballs and potions and whatnot. More so than usual. It always does this. God. I knew rats were annoying, but Jesus Christ. Keep myself sane, I have whatever messages I can see in chat, along with anything on YouTube I put like a watch later, so I have it just kind of playing in the background on my television. Thank you, Blu-ray player. a shiny direct result in 15 revives. I said, why not try again? I sometimes forget to hit the counter, so we might be doing extra encounters. I don't know. It's fine. If I miss one, feel free to tell me. Level 3s. Level 3s. Always level 3s. Always level 3s. Oh my god! Come on! I had a lot of points during this where I wanted to give up on the Squirtle and just kind of give up on it, but I went too far in. It was too... I went too deep, man. There's no turning back. Stupid level 3 Rattata. If my shiny on this route is a level 3 shiny Rattata, we're gonna have issues here. No, the game was just slapping me in the face this whole time. That would be so hilarious. But also so annoying. No, it's at this point. The game just likes to troll you. You notice that? It's something that kind of happens. Level 3. Well, good luck to you. In the meantime, I'm hearing kind of like, I wouldn't say construction workers, but there are people outside kind of putting up new, I guess, electric poles or something. They've been working on and off for the past like week and a half. Luckily, because of my sensitivity on this earbud mic, you shouldn't be able to hear them. You should be able to just hear me and a little bit of static. That's really about it. Hopefully. I could adjust volume a little bit because it's a little bit too loud and I might pick that up. And we're on the stream, but I fixed that. We shouldn't have to worry about that anymore unless I get extremely loud. You know, I came to a realization during the Squirtle hunt. This was the worst game to do this challenge in, because not only does it have the worst odds in any Pokemon game ever, because you get no freebies and there's no way to boost the odds at all. You're stuck with the 1 in 8,192. But, the freaking starter takes longer to get because you have to go through more text. So by choosing FireRed, the game I'm most familiar with, and by that I mean freaking barely, I made it harder on myself. I think it would have been faster if it would have chosen Sapphire. In all honesty, Ruby or Sapphire. Not Emerald, though. I wouldn't have done Emerald. Because I say route, but I'm also including stuff like Secret's Cave and Mountain Moon. Mountain Moon! I've done it again. I've done like twice. Mount Moon, I'm kind of stuff like that because it's kind of a route, it's just not a numbered route. I mean, when you think about it, Cycling Road is technically Route 17, right? But it's not really numbered. It's like a sign. But in game, it's just known as Cycling Road. So if that can count as a route, I'm counting stuff like Mount Moon. Of course, Legendaries could be their own separate thing. Well, you'll see when we get to the Safari Zone. That'll be a long while from now, sure, but I'm inevitably gonna fail shiny there. Because let's just say that shiny hunting in the Safari Zone is gonna be a massive pain in the ass. And I probably wouldn't fail it right now, unless I get really unlucky with Pokeballs, because the catch rate for these guys are higher than most of the Pokemon, so you shouldn't have to worry. And when we get out of the first route, we'll be able to get up to 20 total Pokeballs. Like 19 to be used one. You know. We shouldn't have to worry about failing for a little while, but when the Safari Zone comes around, it's gonna happen. Because I'm extremely lucky with the first shiny, I'm gonna miss it. Not because of me missing the shiny itself and leaving, but more of they can run away there. Because it's usually pretty obvious that something's shiny. You have a different color palette, a sparkle, and it takes longer to get through an animation. So I'll be able to notice that it's shiny, but there's no guarantee I'm going to be able to catch it, because A, the Safari Zone's a pain in the ass regardless. And, shiny hunts are so low. There's a reason why shiny hunters have a full-on Safari week, where they just dedicate a full week to hunting specifically in the Safari Zone. And I've seen a lot of the highlight videos of those weeks from different hunters. And, let's just say that 3 out of 8 is good. That's probably where the failures are gonna happen. But I don't think I'm gonna have them happen here. Leet. No shiny on the meme number. But that's okay. I don't think it's going to be too much to worry about for a while. And Safari Zone is pretty late in the game, right? It's right before what's supposed to be the 6th gym, I think? I don't know. I think it's the 6th gym. Technically, I wouldn't even getting a shiny there to begin with. I want to make sure I get all the collectibles I need there. Gold Teeth, the HM. And then I can focus on shiny hunting in there. So I know each segment of the Safari Zone has a different list of Pokemon you can encounter at different rates. So I have to decide which area I want to hunt in. Like which of the bunch would I be happiest with, really. So my plan for this stream is to either hit 1,500 total attempts, and then just do 500 every stream after that till we get it. Or we get it now. You know what? That's a nice little thing you did there. Sadly, that currency doesn't work on this channel. Save it for Rye, okay? You know, normally Rye and I stream around the same time, actually. I think he starts an hour before I usually do. A complete coincidence, I think, because I didn't even know he was going to start streaming at that point when I first started catching his streams. And I decided to keep my streams consistently weekdays at 2 p.m. Central. And here we are. So, Friday I actually tuned into a stream to kind of keep myself sane. I have YouTube content. So I want to support him because he does a good job. He's a better shiny hunter than me in every way. He has Let's Go. He has Let's Go. He has it easier. He has a capture card that doesn't have freaking sound issues because he freaking let it sit for 2 years. I want to admit something though. These shinies might not count as legit to some people because I'm using an emulator to play this game. However, I'm not using the emulator stuff like save states or speed ups or anything like that, and I was never planning on keeping these shinies full time anyway. these are just meant for the challenge in and of itself. And I kind of get used to the idea of shiny hunting in case I want to try it in the future, and I think I kind of do. And before people get all mad at me saying, "Oh, you're cheating, you're cheating and hacking it," Small Ant's doing the exact same thing in Soul Silver, and he's using speed ups. If he can use speed ups in Soul Silver, I think I'm fine enough using an emulator to play FireRed and not using anything in an emulator. Just playing the game. If I had a way of recording this game and putting it on screen for Twitch, I totally would. But I don't. I hear Rye's working on getting it for him, but for me, it's not going to happen for a while. One thing I want to admit, I'm actually kind of sneaking this from my parents. Specifically my mom. She's one of those ultra-religious types. So I was never allowed to have Pokemon growing up. And I've actually emulated Sapphire in the past. She caught me, and she made me delete it with her watching. And she still believes stuff like Pokemon's demonic and whatnot. I hope I get it soon, too. Honestly, I think I'll get the shiny faster during this than I will for Squirtle, because Squirtle was a weird case where the first emulator I used had a problem where it would freeze up at the beginning during different copyright screens, and then it would have an issue where it would kind of just mess up after the first, I think I must have put it. After the first 20 resets, you have to restart the emulator because it would have issues, and you can't trace or whatever. I don't get it. But here, I went to an older version that I think is more of the official Visual Boy Advance line instead of Visual Boy Advance M, which I used before. So I'm using this version now, which does not have that issue at all. So instead of it taking a total of 30 to 40 seconds total between attempts, we're going for 10 to 15 between total. It's much faster. So instead of it taking 11 streams and a friggin' failed attempt stream where the computer just did not want to cooperate, I think we're gonna get it within, assuming I have similar luck as I did before, I think I'm gonna end up getting it sometime early next month, if not before then. If we have the same luck as we did with Squirtle, and with how fast things are going, I think we're gonna get this much faster. But who knows? Remember, 1 in 8,192 chance here. Worst odds in total, because again, no freebies, no way to boost it. Except as I found out, some weird thing with Unknown in this game is that depending on Secret ID and Trainer ID and whatnot, the shiny rate might be different for them. Sometimes better, sometimes worse. But it's way more technical, so it might as well just be the same odds regardless. And I'm kind of tempted. When I get to the Sevi Islands and I have the ability to go for the unknown. Oh my gosh, Pidgey, please. It's dumb. It's really stupid. But maybe possibly I can go for maybe the full Unknown shiny line. If I get to a point where where I can't find enough content to stream to get a full week's worth, and if I have no way to freaking record my Switch without sound issues, even months and months later, because it's gonna take that long, then I might just do that. I might just go for the full shiny Unknown line. All 28 of them. But that's probably going to be the grand finale of it all, if anything. I think my plan is shiny on every main run of Kanto. Then beat the game. Then go for the legendaries in the Sevi Islands normally. And then Nick Unknown's gonna be the grand finale. I think I missed a button. I keep forgetting. I keep getting distracted. I keep getting distracted. And I forget to press the counter. Practice for the future. Yeah. I do want to get Let's Go at some point. I'm not sure which one I want to get though. I don't know if I want to get Pikachu or Eevee. So I know outside of Pokemon Go that the shiny odds are the best in Let's Go. I'm not sure if I want to do Pikachu or Eevee. I don't have Nintendo Switch Online because fuck that. Which one has the better exclusives to it? Pikachu or Eevee? You prefer Pikachu? I mean, Pikachu's freaking adorable, but so is Eevee. Out of the two, I think I like Eevee more, personally. I know you can't evolve your starter in Let's Go Eevee, but I don't know, Eevee's adorable enough as is. And strange enough, I think the starter Pikachu and Eevee are actually better than what they're usually supposed to be. As in, I don't think this is the case for Pikachu and Eevee normally, but the partner ones you get at the start are faster than Arceus. Or Arceus, or however you pronounce God. I might be wrong on that. I don't know. I was looking up basic stats of Pokemon because I got into an argument with a friend on Twitter last night. He was claiming that Diglett's freaking garbage. And I'm like, put Fissure and Dig on it, and its high attack and its speed might do wonders for you. Diglett can learn Fissure. Garchomp cannot. That's fine. Okay, so we have level 3 Rattata, or Rattata, or pronunciation, however you freaking... Yeah. And now, level 4 Pidgey. Jesus. I'm gonna go heal again. My God. This is ridiculous. That's fine. I'm fine with you, Lurkin. As long as you're watching, that's perfectly fine. I'm trying to go for the average 3 viewers thing because that's the only step I have left before I reach, I think, affiliate. So I've gotten everything else taken care of. I've had 50 followers for a while. I've been streaming more frequently again, so I have the day requirement. And I have the hour requirement because, well, shiny attempts take a while. Shiny hunting takes a while sometimes. So I had plenty of time to do that. So all I thought was just viewers. How to entice viewers to join a stream like mine? That's absolute garbage. I'm only half kidding. My stream is kind of bad. Give me a second. I should probably have the stream open on my phone, like here, and then go back to Stream Manager, so I can keep an eye on it again. Because there was an issue last week where Twitch did an update, and that happened right at the beginning of the stream. So I got like 7 attempts in, and for the next 20 attempts afterwards, it's just no video. No video, nothing. It just stopped the stream. OBS still said I was fine. You wanna know what I named my rival? Scrub. All lowercase. Because he can never have any shinies and therefore he's a scrub. He's all pissy because he knows he can't get a shiny. What was I saying again? Crap, I forgot. I lost my train of thought because you brought up the rival. Damn it. Crap. I hate when that happens. Oh yeah, now I remember. Twitch had a weird issue. And then you name yourself something like I didn't, or something like that. I didn't through the Pokeball. Look what Game Grumps did. Come on, level 3 Rattata, or Rattata, or Ratatouille. Ratatouille. I'm gonna call it Ratatouille from now on because that's funny. If I get a shiny Rattata, I'm gonna call it Ratatouille. And I'm gonna spell it in a way so that way it fits the character limit and it's gonna be butchered. Ratatouille? Like, why do they call it that? Ratatouille. It's like a stew, right? Why do they call it that? If you're gonna name a food, why don't you give it a name that sounds delicious? Ratatouille doesn't sound delicious. It sounds like rat and patootie. Rat patootie, which does not sound delicious. I love that movie, by the way. Probably one of my favorite movies growing up. It led to me doing really stupid with my dog, where I just got random shit from the fridge and just kind of poured it together into his bowl and let him drink it. Nothing poisonous. He didn't die from that, I swear. Hell, he ate a freaking bag of trail mix with M&Ms in it and it was still fine. I don't know how, but he was still fine afterwards. My little Pomeranian was resilient. I don't know how he managed, but he freaking managed to survive that. So I freaking pretended I was cooking, just throwing random shit in his bowl. Mom didn't like it too much. My dog sure liked it. I also took Mom's phone and started recording small clips from the movie, specifically the scene where Chef Skinner was like, "You're fired!" I just played him on loop for like an hour straight or something. I was a stupid kid. And you want to? I'm autistic. The name Autistic Gamer is not some offensive troll name like people think it is. No, I'm actually autistic. As if you can't tell. But, yeah. I would show that I was autistic just from my actions sometimes. Cannot speak English. Oh, man. But yeah, I love Ratatouille, and I just freaking played random clips over and over and over and over again because I just freaking love this so much. And to this day, I still really enjoy that movie. Is it my favorite movie? I'm not sure. I've seen a lot of movies, and by a lot of movies I mean a lot of cheap garbage and a few Disney films. So, I'm not sure what my favorite really is. Ratatouille is definitely still up there, along with WALL-E and the Sonic movie. Because I actually watched... I'm not sure which one's my favorite, though. I can't decide on that. But I want to tell you a story about the Sonic movie. I freaking love that movie. I actually got to see it in theaters right before the pandemic hit and freaking ruined everything for everybody. I watched that film in theaters. And the entire time... I had to go to the bathroom, but I refused to go because I really didn't want to miss anything because I freaking love Sonic. I should probably play a Sonic game for the stream again. It's been a while. But I just freaking held it in the entire time. I freaking loved it. Not the fact that I had to go to the bathroom so badly, but the fact I just freaking loved the movie. And I really wanted a Blu-ray. Maybe for Christmas, if possible. Maybe when Walmart doesn't force you to wear a mask and make you lose your breath. It was also the first movie in a theater I've seen completely by myself. Which is why it stands out so much. And movie theaters had a weird kind of curse, in a way. It's been broken now by Sonic, sure, but how it would work is, if the movie is not a Disney movie, any movie I would see in a theater would be either mediocre or complete trash. For example, I watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Out of the Shadows, the Michael Bay movie, in theaters. I watched Marcy's Moms in theaters, and that really scared me when the mom character was about to die. I was scared of losing my parents to aliens. I was terrified for the longest time because of that. And I remember watching a movie called Marmaduke, but the only thing I can remember from that movie is in the first 10 minutes of dog farts. That's all I remember from it, and I hate it. I don't want this memory. The movie wasn't good, clearly, and I don't want to have images of it anymore. What's wrong with me? Why is that the only thing I remember? Oh, and to top it off, I saw the Smurfs movie in theaters. So as you can see, the curse was very much real. And if the Sonic movie had the original design they were going for, it probably would have stayed within the curse. But no, Sonic actually broke the curse. It was the first non-Disney film that was good that I watched in theaters. So the Sonic movie kind of means a lot to me. But now I can't watch anything in the movie theater because COVID. You can't go watch a movie. You can't go to church. You can't go to funerals. You can't visit your loved ones. But you can go riot in the streets perfectly fine and be praised for it by freaking news. 'Cause that's fair. I just want to play Pokemon Go in my area. My area with not too many COVID cases in my area. It wasn't as bad here as it was in places like New York. Living in the Midwest definitely helped it. It's not as packed here. I just want to play Pokemon Go without the stupid mask on. The point, I don't want to freaking lose my breath. And that's happened. I go to a counselor, and they started the mask ordinance like 2 weeks ago. And when that started, I still went to the counselor on that Monday. That started with the mask and everything. The flight of stairs, it usually means basically nothing except, oh, it's a little bit of exercise, it's fine. Now effectively meant, I am seconds away from passing out. Can I take off this damn mask, please? It's true. I'm unfit as hell. I'm a fat ass. I'm gonna admit right now. I'm not in shape. I'm not in shape. But I was in shape enough to the point where, without a mask on, I could walk up a single flight of stairs without needing to pass out. On an emulator? We'll see. We'll see. Same luck. And I don't think online emulators even have some of the same features. Like, you can't edit the RAM or anything, which I'm not doing, by the way. I have not modified the game. I have not used any of the emulator's functions, unless it's by complete accident. Because I might accidentally have a finger slip and hit the frame advance button and freeze everything. And plus, if I unfocus the window, it will just not stop playing. That's all, folks. Yeah. It would just stop playing audio if I unfocused again. but I'm not. Some people might think it's cheating because I'm using an emoter in general. But if Small Ant can do it, I can do it too. And he's using speed up, and I'm not. I'm not a cheater. I'm not. At least I'm not as much of a cheater. You're a cheater. You might get that shining before me if you do it freaking constantly, because I'm only doing it during streams. The only time I have been hunting for shinies in this game is during streams. A couple of exceptions being I did a few encounters to test a few things off stream a few times. But at the same time, never got a shiny during those in between times, so I don't think I can. My main shiny attempts are only on the stream. And I'm making sure of that. I'm not doing any freaking post recording or whatnot to make this go by faster. I've got other stuff to do. But yeah. You have the ability to do it constantly. I don't. Once I get tired of hunting for shinies, I stop. It's usually around 3.5 hours. It's probably going to end up being about an hour and a half this time around because I just did not sleep too well. My energy just... it might not sound like it now. I'm chatting and I've been laughing fits, but... my energy is actually lower than normal. I feel freaking tired. Strains when my eyes feel kind of sore. That just might be a side effect of me being kind of tired. I freaking took a nap this morning too. I woke up early to the counselor via Zoom. And then after that, I just took a 2-hour nap, and I still feel like garbage. I'm pushing past the stream at least enough today for it to be a decent day of attempts. But, I mean, come on. I'm effectively doing what Rye's doing. I'm still streaming, just not as much, because I'm tired. He was tired because he did friggin', what was it, 2 full streams of Gold Fest and Volt Trace hunting. Along with, what was it, did he sleep well? I don't remember if he slept well. Meanwhile, here I am just like staying up because it's hot in the freaking room because the fan does jack shit. It's the middle of summer and I live out in the woods. It's gonna be freaking hot as hell. And I have a hard time getting to sleep when it's hot as hell. Especially on the weekends for some weird reason. So Mondays are always tough for me. Combine that with the fact I wasn't able to sleep in because I had a counselor meeting. There you go. So basically, I'm doing it in the afternoon gap, even if it's only small, that Rye would normally take in. And he's going to be doing the evening stuff. I'm effectively stealing what he would get. Just very poorly. As you could tell by my terrible, terrible joke. I am terrible at humor. I mean, I still have better humor than the people who write kid shows. Pee pee poo poo fart. So, come on. I'm not saying I'm some comedic genius, but for on-the-spot jokes, I at least do a better job than most kid shows. And that's because my first joke isn't usually to fart. Like 90% of the jokes in modern kid shows. I swear to God. That's what I don't get. How come butts are an okay thing on like, children's television, Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon and stuff? But if you watch like a TV 14 program like World's Dumbest, and they show an ass, the ass is censored. It's weird. A guy, like some person in a kid's cartoon could have their butt hanging out, and it's fine. But some guy has a butt hanging out because they're freaking drunk, getting out of a car, and no, it's suddenly not okay with the censoring. It's because the real butt is something that stops. I don't think that stops kid shows half the time. So I don't know. Either way, butts are not quality for humor. If you want to make butts funny, you gotta actually put some effort into it. Not just butt itself is funny. You gotta put effort in your humor. More effort than me. If you're putting in less effort into your humor than I am, you know you're doing something wrong. But at the same time, there's also memes. And memes just don't give a shit half the time. In the future, entertainment will be randomly generated. Randomly generated! Weird, I forgot to go heal because I usually heal at your health. Goddamn, hang on. Yeah, weird eater. How is it that friggin' talking Christian vegetables were able to predict meme culture? How in the hell? I don't get it. I mean, to be fair, if freaking yellow mutant people can predict the future constantly, I don't see how freaking weird-ass mutant vegetables can't. The world is very weird sometimes, yeah. You know what's weird? I'm tired as hell, and I've been talking more during this Shining Running session than any of my other ones. I'm usually nearly silent because people aren't in chat. I'm not enough stuff to talk about because I usually just can't even talk on myself 90% of the time. And Shining Running is not as interesting as stuff like Mario World, where I rage every 5 seconds because I just don't like Mario World. It's a fine enough game, sure, but Mario 3 is better, and I have concluded this after my playtime with Mario World. I've put the overswitch to Mario 3 multiple times, and I still find it a good experience, and I want to play it again on stream at some point. But Mario World just doesn't sit right with me. It just doesn't. Mario World just seems off. It's official, but it feels bootleggy at the same time, you know what I mean? It's weird. It's that weird middle ground where it's official, it's real, but at the same time it just doesn't feel right. And there's just something off about it. And Mario World has a lot of issues. It's like, as much as the cape is fun to break levels with, it's not supposed to do that. You shouldn't be able to fly over the entire game. I took advantage of that because the game otherwise freaking infuriated me because it did stuff that Mario 3 wouldn't do. I understand I might have problems with Mario 3 if I was playing the Japanese version because it followed the same rules as Mario 1 in Japan. But in America, it followed rules that would become standard. They say we had it easy here in America, but we need to freaking define Mario better than Japan did, I guess. The freaking one hit that doesn't take you all the way down to small Mario anymore, and you're welcome for that. I get it. You're trying to help by dropping the item as soon as they get hit and turn to small Mario. I get it. I 100% get it. But A, I'm not going to be able to get to the item enough for you to waste an extra hit. Or, even better, I missed the item entirely because of a poor jump, and now I can't get it, and now I'm just out of luck. And then I die. The Game Boy Advance version is better in that regard because it makes it so it has the standard Mario rules. Get hit, turn to super, get hit again, turn to small, then drop. I don't remember. But that game has problems because of screen crunch and everything's being super faded. So, I don't know. You can't win. You can't win with Mario World. I think Mario World infuriated me a lot more than it probably should have. I think I experienced more bugs in it than most people probably do. I mean, if you watch my first stream where I'm going through Star World, there's that one level where everything's covered in blocks and you have to kind of spin through them. I had some very weird collision with the blocks that caused me to fall through them super fast, get stuck in them like I'm going through the wall, kind of sliding through it, and it was weird, and it was just, yeah, it didn't feel right.
I don't think those blocks were tested very well, and the limit of 4 spinning at once really did not do it any favors. Basically, if you want to play that stage, as soon as you start breaking blocks, let go of the D-pad. Otherwise, the game will break and collapse in on itself, and you will either die or get stuck in a block. Or heck, even soft block for that matter. If I wouldn't have gotten out of the blocks now sliding, I probably would have been stuck in the wall. Or I could have just fallen forever and died. I don't know. Mario World. It's weird. That sort of stuff only happens, it's very rarely in Mario 3. There's one point where I can do it deliberately, and that's the freaking 1-up in the final level. And then there's a few like sub-pixel precise ones you can do, like in Mario 1. But in Mario World, it just kind of happens. It just happens on its own. No precise setup, it just happens. It's really weird. I understand that the SNES is different than NES. But the game started off as a Mario 3 remake. I'm just saying. He has that framework. Probably isn't that hard to convert over the SNES. You have more power and more bytes. And then you just make it so Mario's speed just feels wrong. Sorry, I'm ranting over Mario World. It's a fine enough game, honestly. It kind of irks me in ways that it probably doesn't irk anybody else, but Mario 3 is the better game in my opinion. I'm just saying. There were points in Mario 3 where it felt like a ROM hack. That one level, I think in World 7, where you're running across the Munchers with the star, that felt like a ROM hack. But most stages didn't. Mario World, a lot of them did. Like that one in Star Road where it's just like a 3-second long level, 2 exits, a lackey, and a bunch of blocks you can grab. That's it. That's the stage. That just felt very ROM hacky. ROM hacky might not be the right word for it. Mario Maker like might be a better word for it. I say ROM hacky because there's just points where it just doesn't feel finished. Like the top secret area where you get items in Donut Plains. Yeah, that level doesn't look like it's in a good spot because it looks like some guy who ROM hacked the game did not do a very good job setting up the paths correctly. So the path abruptly stops. The little dot is over really nothing. The Game Boy Advance version fixed that problem by adding a special symbol for it, where like a smiley kill or whatnot. So like, original game's what everyone played, and it's the better game. So we're kind of stuck with that one. I don't know. Science is starting to act up for no goddamn reason. Don't no one understand. Don't speak English good, fight back, I'm native. Entertainment. It's not gonna be much longer. When I hit 1500, then we'll stop. So an hour and a half in total really isn't that bad of a time. It's not 3 hours. It's about half as long as I normally would go. But yeah. Plus, I want to actually be awake for Rise stream tonight. So there's that. If you want more content that goes on for longer and isn't so boring, tomorrow I'm going to probably play Mario 64 because the freaking Nintendo Leaks happened and Luigi was found in one of the betas and it's great! I love it. I'll probably play Mario 64 in Celebration. So like, yeah. So I want to play Mario 64 tomorrow. Wednesday's gonna be more shiny hunting. Thursday I have a bit of a surprise game. And Friday's more shiny hunting. That's my week. Just kind of sum it up. So if you want more shiny hunting, you'll have to come back on Wednesday. If you want just my streams in general or just want something better than this, Tuesday and Thursdays are your best bet. That pretty much sums it up. 2 p.m. Central Time, always. So I said to change it because I want to start streaming earlier, so when I'm done, I actually can catch Friday streaming Raid'em or something. Oh. I don't know. I say things are set in stone, but at the same time, they're really not. They're really not. Hey Eric, are you still around? I want to ask you something. Something about the raid. I want to know if you have any good raid targets in mind. Science are really not doing myself a favor. I'll probably get that sorted out of the stream too. It's sinuses. And no, I don't have the virus. I'm fine. It's just my sinuses back up sometimes because it's allergy season. Or when you're out in the woods, basically every day is allergy season. My mom coughs all the time. If you're still around, Eric, I'd love to hear if you have any good raid target ideas. I always have a hard time. I have a couple of people I want to raid. Normally, but half the time they're not on when I get off. So, yeah. And because I'm ending the stream earlier than usual, I don't even know if he'll be on this early. They usually start later in like evening time. During the time I stop. I mean, if Rye was streaming today at this time, I would rate him, but he's taking a morning break. He's gonna wait till tonight to stream. That's fine by me, but there's my idea out of the water. I'm not even using this phrases right, am I? I might get lucky. I'll go ahead and check right now. Oh! So Geo is on. Doing an art stream. Alright. If I can hurry up and get these last few attempts out, we might go raid Geo today. I didn't think he'd be on. He usually comes on later. He's playing games something. I always forget he's an artist. He does his own art for his streams and whatnot. I always forget about that. Maybe because whenever I see him stream, he usually isn't doing art and he complains about not doing enough art streams. Never expect him to do it this early either. What's wrong with me? Go sub to Geo the Hero Live. Great streamer, by the way. First all his streams during his Mega May marathon, but he does a lot of other stuff too. For example, he's an artiste. It's a really good job. Level 3 rat tests are still a pain in my ass. Can you just not? Can you not? We are not going through this again. We are not having a repeat of last Wednesday. Please. Can you not? Thank you. Jesus Christ. Stupid rats. Stupid freaking rats. At least the rats are finally just starting to not give me so much trouble. It's usually the rats that give me a lot of pain. And smacking on a poor little Squirtle around. Oh boy. Here we go again. Here we go again. Hey, not. Jesus Christ. Always those stupid Redditors. It's annoying. I don't like it. Can they not? Please leave me alone. Unless you're shiny, back off. I don't want to hurt you. Though I might make a trend of hitting level 3 Redditors specifically before leaving. I don't know. I might just make that a trend. You never know. Specifically level 3, because level 3 is always the most problem. And I say that, and here's a level 4 being a pain. It's just rats. It's just rats in general. I used to like rats. I thought Ratatouille was a great movie, and I discussed it on the stream about how much I loved it, but here you are being annoying. Stupid rats. The birds are usually nicer than the rat. If I get a Pidgey, I could teach it fly when it evolves, and then everything's just kind of safe and sound for the rest of the game. Don't have to worry about it. You know what? There you go. Fuck you.
Sure.
Annoying little rat. I want to do it again. Bop! Bop! Oh man. 5 more. Last attempt. And strangely enough, the first Route 1 hunting session where I didn't have to use the potion. And of course, the last one's a level 3 Rattata. Fuck you. Alright, that's it for me. We're going to raid Geo. Mario 64 tomorrow. Shiny hunting again on Wednesday. Friday's game on Thursday, and Friday's more shiny hunting. I'm gonna do a bit more preparation because I don't want to end up stopping stream early if I do have the shiny here early. I ended the stream with the Squirtle last time around, and I got that shiny because when I got that shiny, it was gonna be towards the end of the stream anyways, like last dozen attempts. What happens at the beginning of the stream? What if I have a point where it ends up being like Rai, where he gets a shiny between 4 resets? 4 resets on the stream, he's like, what? That's shiny Glaceon, bro. That's the red Geo. Thanks for tuning in, especially you, Eric. I'll see you guys tomorrow.